welcome back to That's What She Said. My name is Caridad.
Marche.
Manal.
And today, y'all, we have a very exciting episode. We are talking all things sex. So, I want to talk about sex scenes in movies because I vividly remember watching a movie. I think I went to the theater with my stepdad, and I can't remember what movie it was, but I remember the scene came and he was like, so I want to know, like, what's the most like awkward thing with your parents where like, yeah, you were watching something where there was TV or whatever it was, and it was just like, you're just like looking over like, oh my god, that was my parents. I didn't think anything of it when he did that, but I was just kind of like, I'm already having sex, but clear the hand.
She's like, too late for that.
Right.
Done that.
But what about you guys?
You know what? Oddly, it's not until recently that sex scenes in general used to weird me out in movies. I think it's because I know it's not real and I just feel uncomfortable for them. And that's the only reason why. Like, I love sex, I love to watch porn, I love this, but I just want to be like, oh, this is so fake. You're probably like regurgitating. But so I used for a long time, if a sex scene came up, even if I was by myself, I would fast forward it or leave the room for a second. Yeah, it made me that uncomfortable, like queasy.
Oh.
Like, ugh, I mean, like,
that's a whole different perspective.
It's so weird.
Well, and the crazy thing about like, you know, television, things like that is that, so there's, you might have read about this recently, but there's like a, I forget what they're called, but they're like a coach basically. So it's like a choreographer basically. So so they're like sex choreographers. So they come in and they show you how to move your body.
Set, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also supposed to protect you too, because like, how awkward is that? Like, jump in there and act like you're fucking him. You know what I mean? Like, that seems very weird. And
they're like,
and like you said, not real. But I also want to know, like, because sometimes I'm like, you see a whole butt, you see a whole bunch of things.
So what you just got on a sock?
Everything.
I don't know.
And you know,
what do they use?
As a man, you can't help it, right? Women, at least we can hide it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get hard if
a man is gonna get.
I got something to say.
Right.
A man is gonna get hard, and if you know, you guys are.
Let him be on the show. Let him be on the show. He's got a lot to say.
I know. He never even get
and that's the thing. Like, okay, people will say like, oh, well, there's a bunch of people and cameras and things like that. But it's like, so if Halle Berry or whoever your crush is or whatever you're doing a movie with is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're gonna feel some type of way.
And then as a guy, if you're rubbing on her, what if you ejaculate in your little sock?
Oh my gosh.
Then what?
And then are you a pervert, or like, is it something where like you're penalized, pun intended?
That's the crazy part, because it shouldn't even be pervert, because like you said, if you're,
I'm doing my job, man. I'm just doing my job.
I'm like, well, what about if you have to have the sex scene with somebody who actually is hot?
Yes.
And you naturally get turned on all the time anyway, every time you've been around me, period. So if there's a baddie and she's in bed with you and y'all caressing each other,
and you gotta suck titties. What if you gotta suck titties? Because they be sucking titties.
Where'd you see that?
They be sucking titties.
Well, let me know the movie. I'm gonna see it.
Man, you don't be seeing them suck titties, and me and Shantae be like, damn, that's a little. Because I'd be like, don't touch my nipples.
She's like, excuse me.
But they don't be like going in, but they'll do a quick lick around and.
Oh yes.
Like
and then the like down thing,
but
and then the like head motion.
Exactly.
Like, but where's the thing?
Where's the thing? But that's the point. It's like, if you're doing that with somebody, and you obviously you're a man who's very sexual, and then there's this hot woman,
right?
And you're a man, so obviously something is gonna erect. I mean, at that point,
or woman to woman, like, how can you help it?
Oh, what if as a woman, what if you just
can
get
hide a lot?
super
yeah,
wet?
you're right.
It's not like women have a boner, you can see it. Like, when we're horny, one of us could be horny right now at this moment.
And you wouldn't know. Unless we were naked, because I get really wet.
Girl.
Exactly.
Are you guys Waterfalls too?
Yeah, but you would have to zoom in.
Yes. My first boyfriend, my name in his phone was Waterfalls.
Hey,
that's hilarious. That and Patty.
Like, don't go chasing waterfalls.
That and Patty mayonnaise.
Oh.
Well, not in like a gross way, but I mean, the gross, yes.
I hate you.
But not as in like, because you know sometimes okay, no.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
You know.
No. But yeah. But okay, so back to the thing is that, like you're saying, yes, okay, with a boner, that's so obvious, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what, you know, the whatever they use to like cover up, because you can see a lot of what.
Yeah,
you're right though. Is as a woman, if you're getting really wet, like I don't know what they use to cover up, but you can see other parts of their body. Well, just like a female cup. What is it? I don't know. If you know, let us know.
I don't know, but I feel like with the women, you would literally have to zoom in or even see that part. But with the man, it's like it's hard for him to hide this much of something standing.
Yeah, I mean they can edit it out, but the people that are there.
Oh yeah.
And like you see on,
do you be like, oh okay.
You guys watch Euphoria?
Okay, Frank, I see you.
Nasty.
I see what you
Euphoria.
Not Frank. Euphoria is dicks all day. Have you watched Euphoria?
Yes.
No.
So they don't show
it like crazy.
They don't show any vaginas,
Dicks.
but they show dicks galore. I mean,
I want to see those
yeah,
dicks.
they're not even good dicks.
They're
They're hardly.
They're like.
No, it reminds me of Game of Thrones. I'm like, can we get some stand-in dicks? Because I'm like, why are something? I'm like, I want, and then it'll be like a bunch of hair. I'm like, can we do something with all that hair? Maybe take it down a little bit.
Disgusting.
Right.
But what's crazy too is that like I noticed like I really like watching stuff, television shows, movies with sex now. Like I really enjoy it, especially if it's done well. Like, did you guys watch Sex Life?
No.
Girl.
What's that?
Oh,
It's on Netflix, right?
oh, so good. It's on Netflix, and it was just. I was like,
documentary?
No, it's a TV series, a scripted TV series, and it's basically about this woman who's married and she has a seemingly perfect life. You know, perfect husband. He's gorgeous, beautiful house,
Beautiful
kids.
babies, yep.
And she can't stop fantasizing about this guy she used to date because he was the best sex she ever had. Yeah. Oh, and they show his dick.
And his
It was like to the floor.
Really?
It's too much dick.
It's
Is there
way too
some
much.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's way too much.
Let's talk about too much dick
Any
though.
vaginas?
No, a lot of tits though.
Show
Lot of
vaginas. What
tits.
is it about? Why are people so afraid of vaginas?
I don't know. Vaginas are beautiful.
Amazing.
And there's just so many different kinds and shapes, and a woman's body to me is a work of art. Man's body is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? What it do though? But a woman's body is like a work of art.
It is. Vaginas. Like they're like flowers. I get why maybe, you know, open, but even a regular just, you know, vagina. Just show the vagina.
I wanted to see my vagina when I was giving birth.
Did you?
Yeah, I wanted a mirror over there. Nobody got it for me, but
Oh my God! How? Ooh.
I just
I
wanted
can't
to
even
see.
fathom the idea of trying to see a big old head coming out of that.
A big old
Nope.
coochie. Like the whole gets
Ew.
all.
Everything just.
My body's
It's like
not
a war
thinking
zone
about
down
it.
there. It's just it's
Ooh.
awful.
You wanted to see
but
the
I
war
just I
zone?
wanted to see. So this is a crazy thing. My mom has pictures of her giving birth to me, like actual photographs.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I found them and it was very disturbing. But I was young at the time, you know, and my mom had this like 70s vagina where it was like just so much hair, and then
much
here you hear
hair.
me like you see me like coming through, and I'm like, ew,
like,
who
I'm
would
coming
keep these? This is disgusting. And I think it was like my grandma at the time, like my dad's mom, who was like snapping the photos.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, this is really awkward. But now, as an adult, I'm like, oh, how beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, where are those pictures? I want to see those again. I wish I had pictures of my birth.
You didn't get video or pictures?
Nothing. And so Keon is like traumatized because I don't know why I'm using quotations. He's traumatized. Because my mom, during me giving birth, she goes, why don't we switch sides? And so they switched sides, and he looked down and saw, and he's like, I can't unsee that. Oh my God. And I'm like,
can
I'm giving
imagine.
birth to your child.
All
You
the
can't
shit
appreciate
that comes
that?
out of there.
The things that rip, the things
then
that
the
open.
afterbirth.
Oh, I'm sure it was awful. He was like, my butthole was like
Shit is just
inside out.
squirting. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Exactly why I'm terrified to have kids.
Kids.
Dude, my
don't
vagina
have
is so
them.
tight right now. I'm like, oh.
I know, right? Do your Kegel yoga.
But back to sex on television, I love it now. Like
Yeah.
I absolutely love it now.
And being that everything is streaming now, they're getting a lot more vulgar with everything. And I'm like, ooh, I think that's why the dicks are out now. Because they never used to show men in full frontal. We'd always get like right here and then stop.
Yeah, or you'd see the tits, but even that was kind of rare. That's not rare all the time. I feel like people have tits out for no reason now. Just at the coffee shop, tits out.
Period.
Like,
Just
I don't know
titties.
why that's part of the script,
That's exactly
but
Euphoria. Literally, Euphoria is tits and dicks.
Yeah.
The whole show. But it's really good.
Yeah, it is good.
It's really good because it has so many other underlying issues as well that come along with all the dicks and tits. But
I gotta check it
see
out.
it.
Although I don't need any more
gotta
reasons
see
to
it.
be horny, but
Jocelyn's Cabaret too, if you like to see titties.
what is that?
Jocelyn's Cabaret.
That's the show?
Yeah,
Jocelyn
Jocelyn.
Hernandez?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
all titties all the time.
Yeah.
It's a great, you guys can use my Zeus password. It's great. It's great. The content is terrible. You might want to watch it on mute.
I mean, I've seen
some music on.
Yeah, she's not the greatest,
I've only seen clips of it on Instagram, and I was like, she is tearing these girls all apart.
Yeah, it's.
So is it like burlesque?
It was supposed to be.
Okay.
Oh, it's supposed to be.
It started off with. We'll talk about it after the show, but they're not paying us yet, Zeus. Okay.
So I want to get to the topic that we teased everybody with, sex toys, and I want to talk about that, but I know it's going to be this thing that's constantly evolving because we want to try different sex toys, report back to people about what we liked, what we didn't like, and so on and so forth, because this is a very new thing for me. I have this one sex toy, which I'll show in a little bit, but it's
the one that you've had forever?
The one that I've had forever for probably about 12, 13 years. No. So what 10 years, about 10 years.
It's antique, girl.
It's an antique. And there's so many things about it that I'm sure things have evolved. But also, like, it's the only one.
The only one you have?
It's the first and the only. And I want to learn more about sex toys and, like, experience them and try them.
The only one you've had?
Till forever now, yeah. Still to this day.
So you've had one sex toy your whole life?
One sex toy my whole life. That I like how I have it in this little Victoria's Secret bag.
Oh, look at it. It looks brand new.
It's such an antique. I think it's called the Worm. Oh my god. So I got this at a comedy show where one of the. Okay.
I'm dead.
I was like, before I did, hey, want to touch it? Toss it over. It's oh my god, that's not my hair. Okay, so it's so funny. It's like this little like worm, and it has these like little antennas.
You had that for like 12 years. It looks new.
I barely used it because here's the thing that I couldn't get around.
All-nighter.
Oh my god. Here's the thing I could not get around is that you have to hold it. Oh, it still works. The batteries are still good. Okay. This is how much I've not used it.
Have you ever changed the batteries?
Probably never. But I have to hold it.
Wait, you have to
for
hold
it to stay on. Exactly.
No
so this is my thing is that obviously sex toys have evolved, right? A lot because
that's too much concentration for me.
But I have to hold it the whole time, which then makes my thumb hurt, which then makes me think about it, which then makes me
not horny enough.
Exactly.
It's a lot.
But yeah, so this little and then why the worm?
Why the worm?
I mean, the butterfly, the worm. What's up with I know, right? What's up with these things? But anyways,
I guess the ridges. I mean...
But this doesn't go inside.
For you.
Because this is so tiny.
For you, I'm sure there are women... have you ever read...
is this for the butthole?
Have you ever...
Oh, my God.
That is a butt plug? Stop.
I mean, that makes so much sense because...
That does make sense.
What I would do is I would just put this on my clit. Oh, there we go. I would just put this on my clit.
We could put anything that vibrates.
Right. That's what I thought it was for. Have I been using this wrong the whole time?
No, I think that's a butt plug, right?
I think it's all damn. I think it's all perception.
Right. Put it in my ear.
It's a sex toy, so it's like a kid's toy. They like to play in the box.
Yeah.
So
I still have the original little case too.
That is crazy.
It has this little bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Oh, I know, but I feel like it is an antique. I just hold on to it. It's a bit of.
Have it forever because
I know. I just pass it down to my
perfect little thing because I used to feel like that with sex toys. Like I just need something like that, but now I've evolved.
Yes, so proud of you.
Evolved.
She's like, I've evolved. I don't know about you, but
I have my like everyday. It's in the room, but it's okay. It's nothing spectacular, but it's just it's like that size. It's black.
We should pause for you to get it.
Yeah.
So you went to your room to go get your toys. Tell us about them.
So this is Side Bitch 1. She doesn't have a name.
I mean, her name is Side Bitch 1.
It's just Side Bitch, I love this.
She's a prisoner.
So let me tell you why I love this. So here's one thing. I don't know. I thought this was a lesbian thing, but I realized that most women don't penetrate themselves with toys.
Yeah, I thought it was just for like really mostly
clitoral.
Yeah,
but a lot of people do. I don't. I'm gonna say this,
please.
She's like,
I've never ever penetrated myself
with this,
with anything.
With anything?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't
Not
either.
even my own. You guys haven't. I know.
Well, you saw my little worm. You know I wouldn't do nothing with that.
I know
but
so many women that are like they fuck themselves, and I'm like, oh.
So, okay, that's what I thought when I saw those things that are like this, you know, where it's like one here and then it's like one there for the butt, and then it vibrates, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot.
That feels like it would be way too much for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of stimulation happening there.
Why? I don't.
I mean, I want to try it, but I mean, I definitely was like, whoa.
I just feel like I'll save something for Shantae.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was always in my head. Like, I'm like, okay, if I just use this little toy and, you know, it just goes on my clit, whatever. But if I feel like if I have that within the penetration, I'm like, oh, that takes away from.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
something for him too.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like another human being, though, right? Like, I really think you can't replace another human being. Nope. But then I'm kind of like, well, then what if I can only get off with it, though? What if I'm dependent? You know what I mean? It's like, is it the gateway sex toy to like
the gateway sex?
You know what I mean? Is that a thing?
Well. So this has a regular vibration, right? Which is usually too rough for me. Like, I like a light vibration because, you know, we could be like, and it's done.
Yeah, and if you're overly sensitive, because I'm overly sensitive, that would just
I'll be having to take it off and be like, I'm not ready yet.
Wait, so what mode is this right now that you're on? Because it's going.
It just cut off.
Damn you.
See, that's what happened to me that day, right? Ooh. And then here was backup.
Backup.
Oh.
So yeah, this is a little bullet. So what happened was Shantae.
You press the button, you don't gotta press it again.
I know, you keep it down. And I kept thinking,
see?
Oh my gosh.
And you ain't even got, ooh.
Yeah.
See?
This is the one hitter quitter. Like,
the worm went to the bullet.
I make love to the
like, yeah, SB1.
She's like, what?
Down the side
so what you doing?
So SB1 is the love maker, and the bullet
you want something to drink?
The quickie.
This one is, I love this. It's so I can take it in the shower without Shantae feeling some type of way, because for some reason this intimidates her so much.
That's so funny.
She hates this.
That's a whole big.
But I just like this because
like a threat.
You can kind of prop it, you know, because sometimes I don't want to touch anything.
Wait, what do you mean prop it?
Like
it has a kickstand?
Like. And literally you just sit there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It just helps with the imagination.
What if when you're gone, Shantae's having like arguments with it? Like,
she's like, I hate you.
I told you she keeps hiding this one, but I just found a new hiding space. Yeah, I found a new hiding space.
Hilarious.
Like, I don't know where she hid it.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
So, yeah, but I always wanted to try the rabbit, but like we said, I'm scared about the ears and the tail and the insert and the beads. I'm like, oh shit, that's a lot.
I have no idea.
I haven't tried the rabbit yet, but supposedly it's like.
But can we see what you got over here? Because
I thought you had the rabbit.
No, I don't have the rabbit.
Oh, I'm confusing all these animals, insects. I don't know what's happening.
The rabbit, the worm.
The worm made it into the bullet, basically. I mean, it looks like the same concept.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like that, except the only difference is you don't have
stays
to.
on.
I really think yours is the butt plug, though.
It makes so much sense to me now.
You guys gotta let us know if
it makes so much sense because it's got the little, like, not antlers. What are those things called? Like antennas or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, and then it's got like the ribs around it. Why would it have that texture if it was just to be on your clit?
I'm not putting anything in my butt. Sorry, I know that's going to be another episode.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a topic. We're going to do all things but.
I already know what that is about.
All things but my butt.
But my butt. No, thank you.
Nothing in my booty.
Oh, you still got the instructions.
So, yeah, you know me. I'm such a clean freak. And I'm not OCD, but I am so clean. Like, everything's always in its box and it's brand new. Well, you had your box 12 years, so I give it up to you.
Mine had hair on it. Who knows what was going on with that thing?
My panties wrong.
But you know what's crazy is
in their panty draw too.
I still wanted to be like, can I hold it? Like, it was this moment of like, that's her sex toy. Why am I like?
I feel like that doesn't bother me because I washed this before and after. You know what I mean?
It like in the wash. In the
sink?
Yeah.
In the bathroom?
In the wash?
No, I
she took it to the laundromat?
No.
The dishwasher?
The dishwasher. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Well, can you do that?
Supposedly, some of them you're supposed to wash them in the dishwasher. That's what I was asking. I don't know. I don't know.
That's wild.
A lot of people eat at my house. I don't think anybody would appreciate that. They're like, you do what, bitch, with your what?
It comes out clean.
No,
that's hilarious.
I feed you all the time.
Like, I don't know. I've never even had one of those, so I'm just asking questions. You know.
That's good to know. I never even thought about that.
Don't put it in a dishwasher. I'm never drinking out of your house. I'm always gonna be like
dishwasher and microwave safe.
Dishwasher and microwave safe. Here you go. Boom.
Oh my gosh.
So the first toy I've ever had was actually the bullet, but I didn't bring it because. So when I moved to WeHo like 8 years ago, and I went to the pleasure chest, I love that store because it taught me a lot, and everybody there is super helpful. But anyways, I was like, oh, I want to get a toy, but I don't know what to get. It's my first time getting a toy, so she introduced me to the bullet. She's like, this is little, it's cute, it can fit in your purse, it can fit in anything. It was between that and like a little lipstick. But I was like, if I have a lipstick in my purse, somebody's gonna be like, oh, let me use your lipstick. You know? I was like, I can't have a lipstick vibrator because somebody might accidentally go in my purse and use my vibrator as a lipstick.
It would probably be me too.
So my first toy was that, but I don't even know what happened to it. So this, my friend got it for me.
Or do you? Ron's also into hiding things, maybe.
Oh no, it got lost before he came in.
Oh.
I think it got lost before him. So my friend told me about this, Rose, and she was like, listen, you get this, 2 minutes is all you're gonna need. Like, that's it.
Can I see the top?
Yeah, can you show the top part? It's really pretty.
And so it
Isn't
suctions.
It so pretty? Yeah, so it suctions.
Oh.
It has like different vibrations. Where's the little button? So let me see.
So it's almost like.
So it has like different levels. I don't know if you can see it, but you can actually.
I see it vibrating. I can't see it sucking though. Is this weird? Sorry. Is it weird that I'm like so like in people's space?
Everything.
Oh,
right. The inside is literally suctioning your clit. So
you saw that?
So
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I would pass out.
Exactly. That's
so is it like
exactly. So it's like literally just suctioning
Do it what?
your clit the whole time.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
So she got it for me and she was like, you have to try this. Once you click it, it goes to another.
Another
so many different levels, and I'm literally still on level 1.
So many different levels of what? What is it? What else does it do?
Of I think higher vibration.
Different vibrations and different like suctionings and just a whole bunch of different things.
Oh, I think it died.
Damn it. And you charge that.
I haven't charged it ever since I got it.
So, but there's
on there to charge.
So when you charge it,
so it's battery and charge operated.
You just literally set it right here and then it charges.
Oh my god, so pretty! Like I just want to have it on my nightstand.
Yeah. So if you ever get that, you're gonna have a great time,
girl.
So that's something that you would use by yourself.
I'm already having like daydreams.
I know. I was like. So can you pass it around again, please?
Here's the thing. You can use it by yourself or you can use it with someone.
How would you use it?
A lot of people said they use it with their partner. Their partner would literally, you're messing around with your partner, foreplay, blah, blah, and you just literally stick it on their clit, and it's just like, but you got to be ready to, be jealous because they're about to come.
Yeah, you got to be ready to be done.
Like you're about to be like, dang, that's it. That's all it took, and I'm over here doing work.
You're like, I didn't even put it on the raw setting yet.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Oh, but
I want one.
Well, somebody can get you one of these.
Okay. You know what I want to try too?
I'm like speechless. I will.
The panties that your partner can control.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm so scared to get those.
Me too. They play too much. Yeah.
He'd be like zzz, zzz, out of nowhere. I'm like,
and I wonder like what the range is. Like how far away do I have to be? Right? Like I could
imagine that's just running down the fucking street.
Right.
Like,
oh my god, I know.
Like I'm at work.
As far as I can.
Oh
that's wild. Yeah, I really want to go to a sex store. I think we should all go. We should definitely
next episode.
Definitely, we should do it and just familiarize ourselves with like other toys and like what they do and educate ourselves and everybody else because obviously I'm 10 years behind at least.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I definitely think it would be great because like I said, my friend that told me about this has told so many other women, and one time she had a birthday party, but it was basically like a birthday party of sex toys and talking about sex and sex games, which is amazing, and everybody talked about how amazing the rose was and how fast it made them orgasm and climax. So I told my other friends, but the crazy part is one of my friends that I told her to get it, she was like, oh my gosh, she was so hyped, and when she got it, she was like, it was okay. And then I was like, wait, what?
Girl, you're not using it right.
But then I realized that we have to remember that certain people from certain cultures and certain religions actually get circumcised as women.
Oh.
So therefore, their clit is not all the way there. So
clitoridectomy or something, is it called?
It's female circumcision.
But is it called clitoridectomy?
I don't know. I think you just made that up. But I'll roll with it. Clitoridectomy.
Sounds fancy. Dang.
But
So it's so, and that's why it's so good to learn about different toys and different things that you can play with because everybody's anatomy is different. Everybody's gone through different things. Like, for example, like I said, there's certain parts of the world where they do go through a female circumcision and they cut off part of their clit. And there's some places where it's so bad they cut off part of their clit and they stitch their whole labias together. So it's like at that point, you literally basically have nothing to play with. And I just feel so bad for them. But anyways.
Yeah, that's really
yep. And some people
hard.
literally, there's a certain percentage of women who only climax from penetration.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you guys, or are you able to climax just mental?
What do you mean just mental?
Like I can I can literally make myself come with just my mind.
Okay, first of all, that's a superpower.
You can't do that.
I
think you can do that.
I think so, and I'll tell you why, but not that long ago I would have told you no. Because in my dreams, it's happened to me a couple times, and is this what a wet dream is? But anyways, I literally like came and it woke me up. So I'm like, is that what a wet dream is?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've had wet dreams.
Like
but that was subconscious, right? So like consciously, if I were to sit here and concentrate, I don't know if I could. I mean, I would. I definitely doesn't feel like that's homework.
I've gotten head before and had to really concentrate on the head to come. So I use that exercise, and there were times I've done this just to see if I can do it. Like just
by yourself with nothing, no toys, you can literally just lay down.
Like, but it's not like it's just like a release, like a.
That is so interesting. I'm gonna look over if you're silent in one moment and be like, "Is she doing this right now? Is this happening?"
You're like, "Hey, she's been silent for too long. What's she doing over there?"
I second that I've had to like focus on things before. Like if it wasn't that great, like I'll have to make up a whole like porno in my head
Think
of
about
what
somebody else.
Yes, and that has made me come. But in my mind, I needed the stimulation with the thought. So I need to practice to see if I can do just with myself.
Yeah, you can, because what you'll realize,
for women, it's mental.
And
totally.
What you'll realize is your clitoris is always being like stimulated in a sense. Your underwear, your vaginal lips.
If you're overly sensitive.
Yeah, like we talk about. So yeah, you can literally imagine if you stop right now and focus, you could feel your lips on your clitoris. You know what I mean?
That's so crazy. And I know there's times when I'm working out and I'm doing like certain moves where it's like pulling on my abs, and I'm like turned on. I'm like horny, and I'm like, I feel like my clitoris is like a heartbeat. It's like boom, 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 boom.
It's activated.
Well, let's end on that note. Everybody go home and practice mentally making yourself come. You think men can do that?
Yeah.
My mind is blown right now.
Because they pre-cum all the time.
But they don't like...
Without touching it.
They're not in charge of that, though.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, man. So much to think about.
Yeah, because men could literally sit there and think of something and all of a sudden they're hard.
And just get hard. And if they think hard enough, it'll pre-cum. Yeah.
Next time, I want to really talk about dildos, because we didn't get into that. We more so talked about like sex toys with stimulation. But next time, let's get into dildos and all things dildos, sizes, colors,
meet us
shapes. Does that make you not gay if you're sleeping with a woman who's using a dildo? Let's talk about it next time on That's What She Said.
That's what she said.